Hello, I'm John Proxy on the channel Johnny West. I'm having a Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Adventure, and I'm gonna talk to Sonia Nevermind. Why? Well, because Chiaki, which is where I ended the last episode, won't hang out right now, and I've already finished Chiaki. Which is really weird. You finish someone's relationship and you're like, cool, never gonna talk to you again. And I figure, you know what, I should try and finish more people. So, why did I start on this screen and not on the screen I ended with? Because I started recording and I realised my recording was broken. We missed about a minute of nothing happening. I spent time today talking to Sonia. I probably don't deserve it, but it looks like Sonia and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give Sonia a present? Definitely. What would I like to give her? Something spooky. No. Ah, it's great. Brilliant.
Open the treasure box and surprise!
Yes. Oh no. May I really have this photography that you've given me the last 4 times? Yes, you may. Thank you very much. You are truly kind. Now then, what shall we discuss today?
I see.
I would like to discuss friendship between men and women as depicted in Light My Heart with Fire. My heart. It's not. Has something happened? How can you be so calm? We've been involved in this terrible situation for so long now. So, how can you have such an unchanging attitude? Do you think I'm a cold woman? Huh?
You are right.
It is fine. I understand. Because I see something that everyone else cannot. What is that?
Which means?
Destiny. Although I cannot allow killing under any circumstances. The lives of humans are shaped by destiny. Just because we make an effort to prevent danger, it does not mean we can defy destiny.
Please listen!
Besides, my life belongs to my country and its people. If I were to die, it would be for no reason than the sake of my country and my people. If I die here, it would be meaningful to my country and my people. So I do not fear death. The moment I was born into royal family, I was destined not to die a meaningless death. What she's saying is so foreign to me. It's like she's a foreigner. Ah! They're the words of someone who lives in a world that is completely different than my own. Well, I guess that makes sense, since she lives in a world completely different than my own. We ignore the fact that she's living, like, literally next door to me. But whatever. You really are a princess.
Yes.
Since the day I was born. Also, this is not my first brush with death. Though the royal family has governed for many years, coups d'etats and terrorism still occur in our land. I too have been abducted twice by insurgents in the past. Really? Abducted?
However,
if I showed my fear, it would fill my people with despair. That is why I had to wait in silence until rescue arrived. I actually think the situation is easier, since I can honestly feel fear for a change. You're expected to cope without feeling fear. I know you're a princess and all, but that's still...
Please wait!
When I am in my country, I am a princess before I am a person. That may be, but... And because of that, I was truly looking forward to this visit. I thought when I came to Japan, I could be a regular girl. But in the end, no matter where I go, I am nothing but a princess. Right then, I noticed that Sonia's hands were shaking. Of course, she's afraid. There's no way she wouldn't be. She's just good at hiding it. But even so, you're still a regular girl to me. I mean, I'm not a citizen of your country. I'm not even one of your vassals. I know the word vassal. I do, but I think it's weird that Hajime does. So when it comes to myself, I guess Japan, like, there might be good reasons why I know that one. So when it... Sorry, I interrupted myself. So when it comes to myself and others, You're just our classmate. You're just a regular girl. Not a song, John. Not a song. You need to try. You don't need to try so hard. Hajime. Thank you. I still couldn't stop her hands from shaking, but I definitely feel like we understand each other better. That much is certain. And there we go. We've got another hope fragment. Now the worry is somebody's going to die. After talking about some other things for a while, I parted ways with Sonia and returned to my room. It's no use. I think I've reached my limit. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, 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 hungry. I feel like that's a uniquely Japanese thing, that repeating the word like that. I think because it's the because of the way their syllables work. I don't that there's like, how can I explain it? You're much more like, because words are like 2 letters long. A short Japanese word, it could be 1 obviously, but you can get very meaningful words with just 2 symbols, right? So in English, 2 syllables is be and to and it. These words, they are conditionals, right? Or what, I don't know the term for it, but you shove them in between words. I walked to a place. A. A's the smallest word because it's like the most common. Short words are also more common, right? Words are gradually getting longer as they get more complicated because we thought of the short ones first. We didn't arbitrarily make long words long. We just ran out of short words we could say. But like our 2-letter words are all single syllable words as well. When it gets to things like hungry, that's 2 syllables, but it's not 2 sharp syllables. Hungry has a sort of hungry is like 2.5 syllables, and that's a thing. You get like weird, not quite syllables. Hungry is 2 syllables, but hungry has a 3 pattern of 3 in it. Whereas in Japan, I'm guessing that's a 2-syllable word, that's a 2-symbol word, like baka, or gello, or which ones do you hear? I'm thinking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's a couple of ones that are famous. They say it when they punch. Useless. Whatever useless is in Japanese. Muda, 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 muda. And of course, that's a reference to Fist in the North Star, which is it's just 1 symbol. But I see this in a lot of Japanese media, because I feel like in English, if you wanted to stress that point, you'd be, I'm hungry. You'd stretch the syllables out, because it's you making the word, like hungry, 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 hungry. They did it in the first game, didn't they? She was super, 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 super despair. That's what she was into, right? The reason, I think I may have even gone into this before, but I'm happy to talk about it again, just in case you didn't see it the first time and you might be interested. The reason I say I think it's more of a Japanese thing is, 1, just saying hungry lots is going to be easier if it's... You know what, I'm actually going to look it up. Hang on. Just what the word for hungry is in Japanese. If I can get my mouse to... It might not go off the screen. Japanese for hungry. I'm going to look for... You know what? It's not a 2-syllable thing. It's not a 2-symbol thing. I'm not going to abandon my three-syllable thing, the way they say their words still lends itself to repetition, even in three-syllable words like that. Hungry is actually...
Hungry.
Sorry, I don't know if you can even hear that. So that says kufukuno. Kufukuno. I don't know, it's just the way they can string their syllables together. It just fits better. The chances are those symbols, the third symbol, you can't see what it looks like, but if you put the third symbol at the front, that might be an actual word, in the same way that grihung isn't, and it will be as easy to say. You know, I think I've belabored the point as much as I need to. I just need to click on that so I know how long the recording is and click back on the screen. I'm hungry. I'm not, I've eaten. If this keeps going until I die. What am I thinking? No, if I stay locked up in this place any longer, I'm seriously gonna go crazy. Exit. I need to find the exit. Where is it? Where is the exit? So, according to my predictions, Gundam's gonna die. Damn it, where the fuck is the exit? The final dead room is a challenge given to you by the headmaster Monokuma. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled Holy Land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room. That's it. There's still that place. Nobody has gone inside there yet. That life-threatening game is just another one of Monokuma's lies. That it's possible that the exit is on the other side of that door. You know what? That is very reasonable logic. There's got to be an exit somewhere. It's probably the lift. That's right. That's definitely it. Then I should go. I should go to the final dead room. I have barely any energy left. I can't even run decently. So, when thinking of the traitor, it's entirely possible that the main character's the traitor, and he's just lost his memory. And I haven't abandoned that as a possibility. Damn it, I lost again. I just can't unleash my power when I'm this hungry.
Meaningless.
Ha! What a pity! I haven't even gotten serious yet. Dude, can I drink your eye juice? I'm very hungry right now.
However...
Regardless, if I ever decide to get serious with this body, you won't even last a second.
Not yet.
Yeah, right. Let's train one more time. I can't believe they're still going at it right now. Is it okay for them to burn their energy like this?
Hold on!
You better not exert yourself too much. You haven't eaten in a while after all. Damn it. Don't remind me. I was finally... She's not dirty anymore. I was finally able to forget about food. Well, you're really lucky since you can still live even if you don't eat.
Hey.
Anyway, since you have that body now, does that mean you can do it with electricity? Do it to me with electricity? Won't it feel so much more amazing with electricity than with your bare hands? I guess I have no choice. When I'm done with you, your body won't be able to live without it. I don't even have the energy or willpower to say anything anymore. Somebody's gonna die. And it can't be one of those two. Because it's just given them an alibi. Oh, dead room's in the red area, right? Ah, that's nice. That's nice and ominous. I like that. A sort of walk of shame. As I wobbled and tripped over my own feet, I couldn't help placing both hands on the wall to brace myself. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that Octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it! I finally did it! I finally figured out where the exit is! I can get out! With this I can finally get out!
Hold it.
You can't do that. Who could it be? It couldn't possibly be Jackie. It's somebody using Jackie's voice.
'Cause it's bad.
Oh, it's Jackie. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. You don't know what I'm looking for, Jackie. That's untrue, Jackie. The exit's going to be in here. There is no exit. All that's there is the life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you'll only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you want that weapon? What are you planning to do once you obtain it? Do you need it?
Oh.
You had this intense, worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. It looks like I made the right choice. Let's go back, Hajime. Oh, that's really nice. Oh.
Right?
Okay. Chiaki and I went back to the grape house together. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to make. We're on the verge of starving to death, and there's no way to escape. Get a couple of people to check. Is it really okay just to lay here and take it, or should we send the robot into the dangerous room? Because he's the only person who definitely doesn't need a weapon to kill someone, and would be difficult to kill generally. This morning I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think that it's okay if we end up starving to death. I need to do something. I need to do something soon. I'm gonna drink his eye juice! Give me his eye juice! I mean, seriously, if he can make tea and, what is it, soda? Drink the tea and soda, it's fine. Like, you can survive without eating for like a month if you've got plenty of drink, right? It's lack of water. And you've got bathrooms, you can just drink. I mean, you'd still be really starving, but I mean, I think you'd last like a month. I'm going to resist the temptation to look it up. I began to feel faint and lost consciousness. Oh. I think someone's going to die. Okay, no, just keep. Don't change your predictions. Huh? How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness a little after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused. And as soon as I mumbled that, the feeling of exhaustion that filled me with ambivalence towards everything began to overpower my body. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness.
Emergency! Emergency!
I'd been gaming all night until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. There I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, and a shiny, expensive car. There's no way a guy like that actually exists. He really lives in a rundown apartment, and all he has is his pride, because he doesn't have a stable job or money. But he wants to show off so much that he's forcing himself to do that. From morning to noon, he carries around boxes and furniture for his moving job. And at night he works at a bar and serves big mugs of beer. Sounds a weird Allen. But even with that, he still doesn't have enough money, so he sponges off his parents back home. As that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store. What are you doing, John? I'm trying to prevent my chair from going back. There we go. As that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store, I started to feel bad.
Shocking.
About myself. Okay. Somebody's dead. But who? I'll go with my prediction. Gundam. My body won't move. This has never happened to me before. I'm awake, but my body feels so heavy that I can't move. That would be terrifying. Also, it's really cold. Fiercely cold. As if the core of my body is getting numb. But I need to go to Grape Tower. If I don't go to Monokuma Tai Chi, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster what little strength I had left and crawled out of bed. I need to get my asthma pump because I'm wheezing. I'm hoping hot tea out there. What time is it? Though I feel incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body to the lounge. It's already 5 minutes till 7 AM. I really don't want to waste my energy participating in that activity. But if I ignore Monokuma's rule, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. And I don't even have the energy to complain. Let's go to Grape Tower. So yeah, I'm a bit quiet. Whenever I can't breathe, I have to try really hard not to panic. But...
Wow!
Oh, Hajime, good morning. Sonia, you seem energetic. Oh no, did you die? Did you murder someone before I got the chance to finish your story? What's so funny?
Amazing!
My goodness, Hajime, when did your face become Mont Blanc for all of a sudden? White Mountain? She's not energetic. She's extremely dangerous. Just the corner is fine. So may I take a bite out of you? Oh, Mont Blanc is a food. You'd get a stomachache.
Wow!
Oh my, and there's an adorable shortcake. She is an adorable shortcake.
That's wrong.
I'm not a shortcake, I'm Chiaki. Chiaki, you two are about to head over to Grape Tower?
Yep.
It's almost time. My girl voice sounds like this. I've got to try and get them to have different voices, but I clearly can't do girl voices. Oh crap, I forgot to... I need to make sure I cut out me walking to get the asthma pump. Yeah, you're right. Are you ready? Then I'll press the button. When I press the button, the door in front of me instantly opened. It was very sudden. That's right. It's always sudden. The door to despair always opens suddenly. Ah! On the other side of that door. Well, I knew he wasn't long for this world, but I didn't predict him dying just yet. I didn't think they'd bring him back only to kill him straight away. Can I find my cursor? Alright, well, you look at that while I try and find where my... Oh! Did you see it? It was there briefly! I shouldn't have put my face so far off the screen. See, if I'm erratic, it's more likely to show up. But I move it off too fast? Ha ha! I saw the remains of our friend. To be fair, a body has been discovered. To be fair, to my crappy prediction. No, to the game even. Fuyuhiko literally said, you should tell him how you feel before he's dead. Like, they actually did spell it out. So I should have predicted that. Never mind. I knew he wasn't getting to the end of the game, though.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
A violent shiver coursed through my body. My heart began to pound faster and faster, and I could feel the blood in my head pulsating intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was finally able to speak, my voice sounded so small, I could barely hear it myself. Why is this happening? It's so strange. He finally came back to us. If this is a nightmare, please, just let me wake up. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it.
That is impossible!
I think Gundam did it. Okay, I have no information right now, apart from what I saw, obviously. But Kanne's too obvious. She's like too important in the storyline to be the murderer. Fuyuhiko, I just don't think he's gonna. I think he's getting to the end. I don't see him suddenly murdering somebody, like, because he's got he's had an arc. Soda is connected to Princess, and they've not been involved in the story very much. I think he'll be a suspect. So what does that leave? Nagato. I don't think it's Nagato for the same reason as I don't think it's him. And Vichiaki. So that actually only leaves Gundam. I think Gundam did it. Nekomaru! No! This is a lie, right?
This is just...
Based on our situation and the body discovery announcement. It's unfortunate, but there's no doubt that another killing has happened. Killing! I can't deny this truth, but why? As usual, that was the only word I could squeeze out.
Hey!
What happened? Kane! Move!
Move!
Move it! Kane pushed me aside and ran straight over to Nekomaru.
Why?
Hang on, I'll try and push myself not quite off the screen this time.
Why is Nekomaru? Why did he have to die again? Damn it. I never paid you back.
Aww. Quick, let's harvest all the juice from him. Harvest his face juice.
I never paid you back. For your help last time.
There you go, they gave up from a cry this time. Damage! She's messing
cruel.
up. This is just too much. She's interfering with the scene. Why did Nekomaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us.
Oh.
Why? Why does this always happen? No matter how much I try and stop it, this is always the result. Is this something I can't stop?
Damn it.
Hey, Nekomaru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it means, right?
I won't forgive
Hey,
you.
Who did it? Who killed Nekomaru?
Hiya!
Looks like someone is finally pumped up.
You.
You know who did it, right? Who killed Nekomaru?
What? What do you want?
Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Nekomaru back from the dead, and he already let the killer break him. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose. You know, 'cause he's a robot.
You talking about Nekomaru?
Akane, calm down.
Phew!
Use those powers that your anchor has awoken for the investigation. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time the killer is one of you guys.
Yep.
I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I guess it's a waste of time to ask him.
In other words,
A life that dies more than once will never return twice. That's a reality for you. What a strange phrase.
so
Even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine.
it's the Monokuma file!
Sorry, I should have held on file longer. Also, this is a gift from me to you.
Red bean bread and milk!
Yes! Red bean bread and milk! Let's drink some tea to that. I'm actually glad they brought this up, because doing an investigation while starving is probably quite difficult. Still, it's only been like 3 days, right? I bought you guys a present since the killing went off without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for the class trial.
Damn it.
I'll definitely find out who killed Coach Nekomaru.
I won't forgive you.
And after I kill that guy, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. Even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right. We're going to avenge Mechamaru. I love the nickname Mechamaru. We're gonna... In fact, I might call this episode Mechamaru. Mechamaru. Of course, you already know that. If we're gonna avenge Mechamaru, we gotta regain as much energy as we can. I'm gonna eat.
See?
Come on, Hajime. You too. Yeah, you're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Damn it. I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again.
Hey! Hey!
Eat it slowly. It'll be bad if you got a stomachache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly my blood began coursing through my veins, as it always has. I started to slowly regain the feeling in my numb body. Phew!
Isn't that wonderful?
Looks like you gotten your energy back. Then let's hurry up and start already.
I'm gonna do it!
The killer and you, I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands.
However,
Regardless of whether we start or not, what has happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. Yeah, because they can't get in. You mean the guys in the strawberry house? Now that you mention it, no one's here. That's weird. They should have come to Great Tower because we had Monokuma Tai Chi.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, how unacceptable. There's a bloody lock. They're obviously confused about the door. Hang on. They'd still go round. They just go, oh, somebody came here first, let's go round. I never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Honestly, it was way beyond my expectations.
What are you gonna do?
Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched? Does everyone include us too?
Do your best.
Now do your best to investigate. I'll see you again at the class trial. I hear something. What do you hear? People banging at the door.
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Damn it.
Of course not, he's already dead.
Yo!
Oh well, now's not the time to worry about that sound. What sound? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it alright that we have not summoned them here? They're gonna come here soon anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them. You're right. They should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe.
Yep.
then we should start the investigation soon. Yeah, you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. Investigate! First I need to look at the Monokuma file. Oh. What is that? Whatever. The victim is Nekomaru Nadai, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that should be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Alright, so entire arm, entire leg. Doesn't look like... Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I see it. It's been ripped off. Why does it have the heart as well? His neck and a bit. So, okay. Aside from that, several other areas of this body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they were separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Nekomaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? Truth Bullet. Monokuma File 4 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the... Somebody carelessly left their hammer at this murder scene. It's like... It's suspicious because it stands out so much.
How cruel.
Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru. I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru. This hammer is the weapon? It looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something.
It is strange,
Also,
no?
where did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I've seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Maybe in that death room. Good point. There's no supermarket in here. I wonder where they obtained it from. New looking hammer has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? Is this the only pillar that's tipped over? The other one is still standing. Plus behind me is a door to Grape Hall. Two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that tipped over. It might mean something. I see, I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me!
This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. This huge pillar?
Damn it!
If you got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then!
Hajime, grab that end over there. Huh?
I'm gonna do it!
We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Geez, you're more forceful than usual.
It's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3!
No, seriously, just give it up already.
Why?
It's no use. It won't even budge. If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Nekomaru. Robo-Coach Nekomaru. He's definitely the only one. Tipped over pillar has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything yet.
Leave it to me!
You need clues, right? I'll remember something. Just wait for it. It looks like that's going to be a little hard.
Yo!
Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning. You're going back that far.
Like...
Come on. You noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? Rumbling? Oh, that was the pillar falling over. I genuinely forgot all about that. What was that sound now? I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but the noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back to sleep. Is that because their rooms were shielded from the noise?
What's that mean?
In the end, I never found out what the sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while, so only us two heard the noise. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound? It was the pillar falling over. You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 AM. Will you be able to find anything with that info? I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning, but I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not.
Why?
What the hell? I went to the trouble of remembering that, and you got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless. Lady, I solved all the crimes. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Look, Akane, I made it a truth balloon.
Huh?
What's this? Did you find something?
Well?
Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There were small rock-like fragments underneath Mechamaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean rock-like fragments?
See?
Here, look. There were lots of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Mechamaru's body. Well, they're from the pillar. I assume he was thrown into the pillar and knocked it over. Or he threw himself into the pillar.
Well?
Well, oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath Mechamaru's body, there were hardly any on top of his body. What's strange about that? Is there a problem with that? That they're not on top of his body? That indicates the pillar fell before he did. Or around the same time. But not after.
Yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. Pillar fragments. They're even called pillar fragments. This was in the last game. You know how the drink was on top of the glass? This is the same thing. It establishes he fell after 5:30.
I see. I see.
In this case, Monokuma's file, there was no written time of death, right? Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hiyoko died too? Oh, did it? But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the time of death was the key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be with the case this time too? By the way, I'd like to confirm, just in case. Ultimately, it's safe to assume Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when we experimented with Jackie's handbook and left it in Grape Tower, it still showed up in Strawberry Tower.
Which means?
The reason each tower's wall is different colours is because the floor lighting is changing colours, yes. The reason Usami's portrait is different in each tower is because it's merely a projection. Yeah, that should be the case.
Then
It's decided the two towers are the same building, which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously the Grape Tower and the Strawberry Tower. Yes, yeah, I get that. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does this pertain to Nekomaru's murder? It's Nekomaru's body. It's cruelly broken. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be a fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it can only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now it's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru really was transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. But it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. It's definitely strange, isn't it? What is?
Well?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
You!
They went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die easily.
What's that mean?
They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. The hammer could have been used to push the pillow onto him. He could have been asleep when he died, and then they attacked him afterwards. Right, in fact that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. He's got that sleep switch, right? So all you have to do is press the sleep switch. He's vulnerable. And then you push the pillow on him to kill him. And, I don't know, attack him afterwards to make it look like it was a normal attack. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this? And how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Tip of this wire. Also, the tip of the wire, it looks like it's been tied in a loop, but what was the point of this? Metal wire has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. How did Gundam do this? I'm guessing the cover on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover's all messed up. If only Kazuchi was here, he might be able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? Oh, they might be trapped because of the lift. They probably broke the lift. So it was one of the dudes, because it was Gundam. There's something protruding from the back of Nekomaru's neck. Is this... yeah, it's his sleep button. Maybe the killer pressed the button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they hit it with a giant hammer. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. Good night button has been added in the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil, for Nekomaru, might have been similar to normal blood in humans. Which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, there's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Oil on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I guess for now, that's all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. Let's back off for now. So his blood is there. Maybe it was tied up on there and then pushed over. Let's open the door. What is this? The door at the back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction. It even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key. If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the strawberry side. After all, this door should lead to the strawberry hall.
You are right.
If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? Chain has been added to the triplet section of your handbook. I guess for now I've checked everything out in this place that caught my attention. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. The final dead room? What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden? It's probably where the hammer came from.
So...
Put the hammer on the floor. The chain wrapped around the door at the far back. And the wire that tied up Mechamaru. All the evidence at the crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? As long as we can't leave, there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room, there's an ultimate weapon and a place called the Octagon.
Yep.
Yeah, so if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
Then...
If so, let's go confirm it. No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play a life-threatening game.
Well?
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. Huh? What are you saying? You're the one who said that that place was dangerous, right?
You!
Man, it's noisy. I can't focus with all this noise. Sorry.
It's not like that.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. A ringing sound. Why is your hearing so good? Is that a trait, that she's got really good hearing? Because that was a trait of a different girl. A ringing sound since before the investigation. That reminds me. You've been mentioning that sound for a while now. They've been trying to phone us.
Hey.
Kenny, what kind of sound is it? Like a phone? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out the sound first. Are you going to check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here.
Then...
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonya's okay, but how come you're not going, Akane?
Hey.
Well, that sound is annoying, and I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey.
Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Come on, Akane says she wants to stay here. Huh? Oh, I get it. She's grieving. She doesn't want to leave Nekomaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. Right, I'm gonna let you go. I can hear it now. I've been John Proctor and John West. I've been having... I've forgotten my head. I've been having a Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. This is how I ended the last episode, wasn't it? And then I didn't start talking to her. I missed the first minute. Yeah, see that.